In any relationship out here, you have to, shall I say, the best way to see is this relationship real or not is if you say the word no. If you say the word no, right? Denial, refusal. If you say the word no, people love people when you're always saying yes all the time. When you are always saying yes, people love that, man. You become you become their personal Santa Claus when you're always saying yes. But the minute you say no, now you start seeing these people in their fangs. You start seeing them getting negative. And this is what's going on right now. A lot of these people are mad because FBA are starting to wake up. That's all it is. They're starting to wake up. They're starting to realize that all these people, they don't care about us. They've never cared about us. Insert any one of them. Any one of them. In particular, a lot of these Hispanics are very, very racist, and a lot of them are very, very nasty people. They really are. Once you really get to know them, once you really get to find out their organizations that they have here, their organizations only give a damn about them and them only. Okay, the brother Bunker can corroborate what I'm saying, especially when it comes to New York City. The last time I was in New York City, I started to see how, the South Bronx, they started taking over. That was like the 90s and whatnot. And they would have whole businesses and they would not hire nobody but them. And if, you were black, you had to be like a Dominican black or something like that. And you had to have, speak Spanish. They would not give you a job. That's just the way it is. You can see their behaviors. They're not here to assimilate. They're not here to be anti-racist or whatever. They're here to dominate, and they are here to only care about their people and to send their money back home. This is their only function when they come here. The ones that do it. So they don't like how we're starting to notice this. They don't like this. And because in America, we're not supposed to discriminate based upon race. But a lot of these groups, they do. They discriminate based upon nationality and language. This is what they do. If you do not come from their lands, if you don't come from, Peru, Dominican Republic, if you don't come from Cuba, and if you don't speak Spanish, they're not going to deal with you. That's just the way it is. You can buy their products. They'll never offer you a job. Meanwhile, everywhere, you're not supposed to discriminate, right? This is the thing that's not discussed in the open. But it goes on, and it's been going on. It's been going on. These are the same people who, if they applied at Walmart would take them. You are a legal citizen, Walmart will hire anybody, right? You got a green card, Walmart will hire you. But a lot of these same people, if they have their own businesses, they are not going to hire nobody else but their own people. We've seen this a million times. And if you are a foundational Black American and you see these people in your neighborhood doing stuff like this, you shouldn't shop there. You shouldn't give them $1 of their money. Let their people support their businesses. And we see the same thing with some of these Caribbean and some of these African nationals. It's the same thing. It's the same mentality. It's the same extreme tribalism that they bring here. And they're only concerned with themselves and their own people. They do it to a ridiculous fault. We Americans born here are supposed to be non-discriminatory, and having been born and raised here, it would be weird to discriminate against anybody based upon any sort of differences, right? If you show up and you're pleasant and you can do the job, why would anybody stop you from having a job, right? Including disability, sexual orientation. What does it matter? You can do the job. Welcome aboard. But a lot of these different groups, they don't have this mentality. They do not. And I do not see them as a benefit, not only to Americans, but to but to foundational Black Americans, right? And my thing with these people is, if you want to come here so bad, since there's nothing in it for us, you want to come here so bad, then you need to pay a tax for the rest of your life. $10 a week. That's all. You pay $10 a week. It'll say FBA tax. You got to pay a tax, and the money has to go for us, and the money has to go to support us, and to support what we're doing over here. This is what I suggest. You want to come here so bad, right? Because their arguments all the time is, well, they pay all these taxes. It's not benefiting us. It's not benefiting us, right? See, what you're seeing is a lot of these people are getting up in their feelings, aka Fat Joe, the big fat loser. They're getting in their feelings because we're beginning to wake up, and we're beginning to not allow everybody at the cookout, because we know a lot of you don't like us. It's the truth. You know, it's us against hundreds of millions of people. Isn't this amazing? Like the movie 300, you know, it's us not only against the white supremacists, but it's us against a lot of these Caribbean nationals that hate our guts as well, too. A lot of these African nationals that hate our guts, too, and these Hispanics that hate our guts, and a lot of these European immigrants who feel the very same way. Everybody hates FBA. That should be a new TV show, right? You can't stand us, but you want to come here, and you want to come here because you just want a better life in American dollars. And to that, I say no. A lot of us are starting to say no. We don't need you here. Them coming here does not benefit us. It benefits them. It benefits their people. That's why they're angry at us. And unlike Tariq Nasheed, I don't debate these people. It is pointless to debate these people. There's nothing to talk about. We don't need to have a discussion. You don't need to come here anymore. These people with their endless excuses. There's war going on. It's not my problem. There's guerrilla activity, terrorism. It's not our fucking problem that you have problems back home. You need to solve your own problem.